Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Bill. We're in the Sword and Fist book today from 3rd edition D&D. We're going to look at, this is a continuation of the Prestige class videos. We're going to look at, what class was it? Ghost Walker today. So let me find the Ghost Walker and then we'll read what your requirements are, if I would change anything for using it in a Pathfinder game, and after we read the whole class, if I would make any changes to that as well. So, Ghost Walker. So, the Ghost Walker is a 10-level prestige class. The requirements to become a Ghost Walker: you must be lawful good, lawful evil, chaotic good, chaotic evil, or true neutral. So no neutral evil or neutral good, or the law and chaos of neutral. None of those are allowed. Base attack needs to be a +6. So as a fighter class, you would have to have a 6 levels before you could take this class. The following feats are required to take this class: endurance, iron will, and toughness. You need to have intimidate at 4 ranks and move silently at 4 ranks. So that's going to slow you down if it's not a class skill in 3rd edition. In Pathfinder, I don't think the ranks are penalized for cross-class skills, but I could be wrong. It's been forever since I've read it. The hit dice of this class is a D10. The skills you gain as you gain levels in this class look like bluff, diplomacy, gather information, intuit direction, knowledge, profession, spot, listen, which were separate in we're separate in D&D, 3rd edition. So they've since then made that perception, move silently, and sense motive. And then where they have a hide and a move silently in 3rd edition. Instead, I believe they just have stealth. So that's the only couple of changes I'd make as far as the skills go, just to fit a Pathfinder game. Weapons and armor proficiency: the Ghost Walker is proficient with all simple and martial weapons, light and medium types of armor, and shields. The Ghost Walker, this is a note before I dive into anything else. The Ghost Walker wanders from place to place, typically alone, as he goes about his business. Most Ghost Walkers are warriors, whether their background describes them to be fighters, monks, or rangers. Former barbarians, fallen paladins, rogues, and some bards also take this way of life because they venture from place to place. So, okay. So the Ghost Walker breakdown of the table: the base attack bonus of a Ghost Walker is equal to its class level of Ghost Walker. So it's no different than your levels of fighter if you were playing a fighter. So 1st level Ghost Walker, base attacks 1. 10th level Ghost Walker, base attacks 10. Fort and will are your best saves. So they start at a +2, and then they go up to 7 by 10th level. Your reflex is your worst save, so it follows the worst save pattern of starting at +0, and by 10th level it'll be a +3. Now here's what's on their table. After I read that, I'll find it in their description and read it in greater detail. They have Painful Reckoning +1, Resolute Aura, Anonymity. At 2nd level, they get Feign Death, Painful Reckoning +2. At 3rd level, they get Superior Iron Will and Painful Reckoning +3. At 4th level, they get Etherealness once per day and Painful Reckoning +4. At 5th level, they get Shadow Walk and Painful Reckoning +5. At 6th level, they get Painful Reckoning +6. At 7th level, they get Etherealness 2 times per day and Painful Reckoning +7. At 8th level, they get Painful Reckoning +8, and at 9th level, Painful Reckoning +9. And at 10th level, they get Etherealness 3 times per day and Painful Reckoning +10. So, Painful Reckoning. If a Ghost Walker loses more than 50% of his normal hit point total in one encounter and survives, he gains this bonus to his AC, attacks, and damage rolls when he faces the specific foes that he fought in the initial encounter. So if you survive the first encounter with that group, you'll gain this bonus by fighting them a second time. So that might encourage more running away when you've lost half your health. Resolute Aura. Whether fearful or respectful, humanoids around the Ghostwalker typically pause and obey when confronted. Ghostwalkers add their number of Ghostwalker levels to all Intimidate checks. Therefore, a 5th level Ghostwalker has a +5 bonus on all Intimidate checks. That's cool. Anonymity. A Ghostwalker benefits from anonymity, but should his name ever become known to his foes, his powers are weakened. On those enemies who know his name, his Resolute Aura no longer functions. If they are hostile, he cannot feign death, become ethereal, or shadow walk in their presence to a distance of 100 feet. This Painful Reckoning bonus, if any, is halved against them. Feign death. Once per day, the Ghostwalker can enter a cataleptic state that is impossible to distinguish from actual death. Usually for ending an encounter. The effect lasts for 10 rounds per level of the Ghostwalker. Although he can smell, hear, and know what is going on, no feeling or sight of any sort is possible for the Ghostwalker. Any wounding of his body is not felt, and any damage taken is only 1/2 normal. Paralysis, poison, and energy drain do not affect the Ghostwalker in this state, but poison injected into the body becomes effective when this effect ends. Superior Iron Will. This ability provides an additional +2 bonus to will saves. It stacks with the Iron Will feat. Etherealness. Calling on the obscure mystic forces that drives him to wander the world. The Ghostwalker has power to become ethereal as per the spell Ethereal Jaunt. The effect persists for 1 round per level of the Ghostwalker. This is an extraordinary ability. Shadow Walk. The Ghostwalker can walk as per the spell. Shadow Walk as per the spell. The character travels at a rate of 1 mile in 11 minus the number of your current levels in minutes. The maximum time the Ghostwalker can shadow walk is 1 hour per level per day. The Ghostwalker can shadow walk 3 times per day. In addition, while in this state, the Ghostwalker heals at the rate of 3 hit points per Ghostwalker level. This is an extraordinary ability. I think the Ghostwalker would be a fun thing to play, especially if you wanted to be known as that no-named warrior that's there to deal out some damage. A couple of changes I would make is where they just give Painful Reckoning as it is okay. But there's certain levels, like 6th level, 8th, and 9th level, where all you get is Painful Reckoning, but nothing else, where the other things you get kind of another bonus. I would probably give them a bonus feat. That could be selected from any fighter bonus feat. So they'd get 3 extra feats in this prestige class. Etherealness and Shadow Walk seems okay. I might give it to them earlier, but that would I'd have to reason that out, which wouldn't be hard to mentally reason out. It's just, do I want to give it to them? Let's say they're a fighter and they enter this class. They're 6th level, 7th level, they're 1st level in this class. Do I want to wait until they're 10th level to have etherealness, or do I want to give it to them at 8th or 9th level? So, and if I do that, I'll just move one of their other abilities. Like I'd switch their table down a little bit. So they'd still gain the same abilities, it just might be a little bit slower or a little bit different order. But I'd allow a Ghostwalker in my game easily enough, and I'd probably play one. The Lawful Good doesn't fit me as fun as it could, but the Chaotic Good does. So that gives me options. Have you all seen a Ghost Walker in a game? Have y'all played a Ghost Walker? Let me know in the comments below. Did you enjoy this Prestige class? If so, check out my other Prestige class videos. I have a playlist of them on my homepage. So until we all game again, guys.